President Donald Trump issues a new travel ban. Will this ban be received better than the previous ban? Will people go to the streets in protest? I'm Tim Black, reporting for Tim Black TV. We all know the earlier ban that was delivered, the executive order. Well, it left a lot to be desired amongst so many of Americans who protested it at airports, in the streets, and what have you. Well, the new executive order released today by President Trump was delivered very differently. This one was delivered behind closed doors, with White House officials coming out to later not really answer questions about the ban. But this is what we know now. Instead of 7 countries being banned, or restricted, I should say, restricted, it's important, there will be a total of 6. The 6 countries will be Iran, Somalia, Sudan, Yemen, Syria, and Libya. What you notice from that list that's missing is Iraq. Due to meetings with security officials, it seems that Donald Trump found it necessary to remove the restrictions placed on Iraqis. On the basis of negotiations that have taken place between the government of Iraq and the U.S. Department of State in the last month, Iraq will increase its cooperation with the U.S. government and on the vetting of citizens applying for a visa to travel to the United States. So the agreement is this: Iraq will work closer and totally be transparent about their travel, their visa requirements, and their scrutiny of travelers. And in turn, we will not add them to the list. You may recall in Trump's address that he did mention going after Islamic terrorists.
Our obligation is to serve, protect, and defend the citizens of the United States. We are also taking strong measures to protect our nation from radical Islamic terrorism.
This morning, the Department of Homeland Security said on a conference call that this was necessary to prevent any type of national security threat. But as released from the Associated Press, there was a report floating around the Department of Homeland Security that showed that the threats were not really coming from these Muslim-based countries, but were homegrown. And there's been a pushback to that report by the Department of Homeland Security, which says at least 300 refugees have been retained or detained with ongoing scrutiny due to their connection or possible connection to radical Islamic terror groups. Well, this latest ban will be rolled out with a probationary period of 120 days, which will allow those who were caught in harm's way last time, because we know a lot of people were caught not knowing, traveling to the United States to find out they can't get off the plane. So that's the difference here, folks. At least now they'll know. And remember, this is just a temporary ban as they put new checks in order, says the president. We'll see what happens. Like I've always said, guys, this ban does not stop the homegrown version of terrorism that we've been seeing. I'm Tim Black for Tim Black TV. Please comment below. Let me know what you think about this subject and follow me on social media as Real Tim Black. I've got your back. Stay strong. Stand tall.